Hey, I'm Ajay, and every weekday for the past nearly 3 months I've been creating and posting short videos like this one.
Well, actually, is our Urban Dictionary word of the day. It's the battle cry of the mansplainer, along with to be fair and not all. Okay, let's use all three battle cries in a full sentence. Well, actually, to be fair, not all men do that.
That's a recent one that you might have seen on my Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok. It looks a bit different than the first one that I posted back on April Fool's Day.
Hello, I'm AJ, and our Urban Dictionary word of the day is vaxhole. It's a noun that refers to someone who has been fully vaccinated for the COVID-19 virus and brags about it. Okay, kids, let's use it in a sentence. 2 weeks after the second shot, and that vaxhole is already posting selfies from a Cancun bar. That was fun. Vaxhole is our Urban Dictionary word of the day. Thanks for watching, and see you in the future.
While that was the first video that I posted, it wasn't the first one I created. I wanted to start a new daily micro-series back in January, and I've always loved language, so I thought a Word of the Day series might be a good format to try for a few reasons. There are a million words in the English language, so I'd never lack inspiration, and as the son of a writer and narrator, I've been endowed with a voluminous vocabulary and an ability to enunciate and pronounce the English language with only the slightest hint of a Canadian accent, which might prove endearing for international audiences seeking someone to assist their terminological training. While I've never been a teacher officially, days after I turned 18, I spent a month living in Beijing voicing English language educational videos, and in the 20 years since, I've narrated countless e-learning courses. That's incorrect. Please try again. So with that in mind, I picked out some words for the first month, wrote the scripts for the first 5, and recorded them. I even edited the first one. Here's how it turned out. Hello, it's January 1st, 2021, and the word of the day is first. F-I-R-S-T. First is an adjective, adverb, noun, and even a common interjection that means before all others or anything else in time, order, or rank. Today is the first day of the second year of the second decade of the 21st century. That is, if you're obeying Pope Gregory XIII's calendar, which he first introduced 440 years ago. I'll share more history as we go, but let's focus on English first. That's the word of the day. See you in the future. I didn't end up posting it because I didn't think it was that good. I mean, the picture and sound quality are better than most of what you get on social media from independent individual creators, but for an educational series, it wasn't particularly insightful. It wasn't funny enough to be considered a comedy series, so what was it? Well, the only thing I knew for sure was that it wasn't good enough to release. At least not yet. Back when I was 9 or 10, I started listening to George Carlin cassette tapes while trying to fall asleep. If you're familiar with his comedy, you might be shocked to think of a kid listening to his famous bit about the 7 dirty words as they fell asleep. But if you're unfamiliar with his comedy, while yeah, he was sometimes vulgar, he absolutely loved to investigate and critique every aspect of our evolving language. So it's really no surprise that I'd eventually find my way to marry my word of the day idea with the Urban Dictionary. This way I could celebrate and investigate the evolution of our language while hopefully finding some humor in the juxtaposition of a friendly Mr. Rogers type character who delivers the subject matter of street and internet slang. I love that the Urban Dictionary is contributed to by English-speaking people all over the world. Sure, many terms listed in the lexicon are truly tasteless and toxic. It includes lots of hate speech and terms designed to denigrate, subjugate, and divide people. But there's also a lot of great creative, hilarious stuff that can also be strangely unifying.
Hey everyone! Our Urban Dictionary word of the day is stupid people. You know, literally everyone ever, including the writer of this definition, and me and you. Okay, let's use it in a sentence. You're all stupid people, and I hate you. Aw, that was somehow unifying and self-affirming. Stupid people is our Urban Dictionary word of the day. I'm AJ, thanks for learning with me, and see you in the future.
While I'm very happy to accept suggestions for words to use in the series, so far I've tried to select terms from the official Urban Dictionary Instagram account. I've avoided ones that target specific individuals, marginalized groups, and any words that might be so offensive or raunchy I wouldn't feel comfortable saying them in front of my friends and family. But maybe as the series develops, those rules will change. My most popular video yet made fun of some Canadian authority figures, so I suppose that violates my first guiding principle, but I figure the Prime Minister and party leaders are fair game for ridicule.
I'm AJ, and I hope you enjoy learning with me because cockwomble is our Urban Dictionary word of the day. It refers to a completely useless person that spouts constant bullshit. Okay, let's use it in a sentence. That Andrew is such a cockwomble. He really is a cockwomble. And so is this guy. And this guy too. But hey, so am I.
Otherwise, I'll take the provided definition and perhaps cut some words out or make reasonable substitutions for brevity. I don't significantly alter the provided meaning or example sentence, which I do try my best to read verbatim. My videos were originally just a simple one-take setup, so aside from adding in the subtitles, I figured it wouldn't be too much work to produce them. I thought I could write, shoot, and edit a week's worth of videos in an afternoon. I've been at it for nearly 3 months now, and I can tell you it was never just that easy. Also, now that I've updated the format with layered cutaways, including compositing and visual effects, it's become way more work than I ever imagined.
Hey, I'm AJ, and Area 51 is our Urban Dictionary word of the day. It's a place where the military is hiding all of those spacey boys, and apparently they will shoot you on sight if you get too close. Okay, let's hear it in a sentence. I tried walking into Area 51. But why though? To see the spacey boys. Did you get to see them? No, I was almost shot.
No! In spite of all the work, I'm going to try to continue to make them because I'm enjoying the creative challenge. In less than 3 months, I've hit 1,000 followers on TikTok without paying for views, followers, or likes, and I don't have a small waist, pretty face, and a big bank. So I think that there might be an audience out there for this series, or at least for me. And I'm hoping to create additional series so eventually I can release a video in a different format every day. I already have some ideas too, and I've done a bit of writing, but it's been an ongoing challenge to find the time to do the production work while also spending so much of the past 3 months doing significant renovations on my backyard, all while producing video content to go along with it. But all that stuff should all be done soon, and in the meantime, I'll try my best to keep producing Urban Dictionary Word of the Day, and I'll keep Twitch streaming Monday and Wednesday nights. I'll end this update with a big thank you to everyone who has supported the series and my creative efforts so far. Thank you! Oh, and P.S. I submitted Spooky Feed to the Urban Dictionary. It's a term that I'd love to see catch on and gain acceptance in traditional dictionaries eventually. If you've watched and enjoyed this video, please go give it an upvote.